Hello guys, once again it's Matt and today we have another video. Thank you all the members of the Patreons, make sure to subscribe and let's get into it guys. So we are here in the F-18. Yes, I just downloaded a mod that I will leave in the description that basically gives you the F-18 to actually play around a little bit. Come on! Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I took off. So yes, very cool guys, and I don't know, I just had this idea of flying this thing and actually talking a little bit about it. There are some aircraft over there, so let's go try to kill it. And do you think the F-18 could come guys? It's an amazing aircraft. Of course this is the F variant, which is a Super Hornet, but still it is pretty alright. Let's just fly in formation with these guys. Hold up. Oh, come on. I'm gonna go in the middle there. Jesus, you guys are flying very slow. Yeah, there we go. And would you like to see the F-18 or not? I mean, as I was saying, although this is the F-18F, and we wouldn't see this version, we would probably see an F-18A, for example, or even the C variant, which would be very, you know, similar to something like the F-16 actually. They would be very maneuverable, like really maneuverable. They would be using a very good radar, but nothing like too fancy. The APG-65 initially is a very good radar. If you go to the AV-8B Plus, you can see that it has a very good range, more than 100 kilometers depending on the size of the target. And yeah, it has TWS and stuff, so it's a very interesting radar, right? And of course, the missiles. Remember guys, initially the F-18As and even the Cs, although the Cs were more, you know, built to actually use the M120s, but the A's, they were more like initially built to use the Sparrow, obviously, right? The Sparrow, the AIM-9 L's and M's. So to be honest guys, we can see something like the F-18A coming to the game and not being OP actually. And this is a very bad approach. Now I'm gonna have to go around, and because it's the ship started turning, so yeah. So it is like very similar to stuff that we already have in game. You know, it wouldn't be that OP if you ask me. And I have a video coming out about this, but a lot of people just forget about the fact that these aircraft, even though yes they could take the AIM-120 later, initially they didn't. You know, like I had an encounter with somebody in the Discord some days ago that I found it very funny that the guy, and there's nothing wrong with that obviously, but the guy was actually surprised and you know, he actually forgot that the F-15 initially only used Sparrows. We were comparing basically the MiG-25 to the F-15, right? It doesn't help that the carrier is drifting like that. Oh my god. Look at that. What is happening with the carrier, man? This is hard to do with a carrier like that. But the guy actually forgot, and I think it's something that a lot of people forget, that the M120s were, you know, were used in the F-15s and F-18s and F-16s, but initially for 10 to 15 years, depending on the aircraft, like on the F-18, for example, it's around 10 years, in the F-16 it's around 10 years, but in the F-15 it's around 15 years. They only used Sparrows, so as BVR missiles. So you can imagine that an aircraft with Sparrows wouldn't be that OP anyway. It could actually carry only, if you take 4 AIM-9s, actually you can take technically, if I'm not mistaken, 4 Sparrows and then 4 M9s, depending on the situation. Ooh. That was really, really weird. But in normal circumstances, you would take only 4 M9s and 2 Sparrows, just like the F-16. So it would be an F-16 that has a slower stop speed, because the F-18 has this limit, like a small limitation on that. Not that it matters too much, but it does have that a little bit. And, you know, with a better radar. And it would probably turn better. What is that? No! What was that? And I think it's just a matter of, like, adding the aircraft. It's just like the F-15, guys. It's just like the MiG-25. It's just like the Su-27. Although the Su-27 would have a problem that I think it would be kind of weird to fix, and that's just the amount of R-27s that it can take. But even then, if they don't add the M20s and stuff, all of these aircraft are on the right time to be added. You know, all of these aircraft could be added without any troubles, because they would be very, very competitive. Maybe better than some of the aircraft that we have right now in certain situations and stuff, but nothing crazy, you know? Nothing out of the ordinary. Like, so, I don't know. I just think that the F-18 would be a very, very interesting option. Remember, of course, it's not needed. The US doesn't need another aircraft. But if they only add stuff that are needed, I mean, we're gonna have some troubles, right? It will take a long time to actually add all the aircraft that are needed. So, yeah, basically this is it. Let's try to land this thing again, and then we wrapped it up a video. And let me know in the comments, do you think the F-18 could get added right now? You know, do you think it would be too OP? Of course, remember, I'm talking about the F-18A, maybe the C variant, and nothing else. Not talking about the Super Hornet, obviously. And Jesus Christ, this thing is fast. So let me know in the comments, and let's land before the carrier starts to drift very heavily in a very weird way. It's a very weird flight model, but it's fun to have a little bit of fun. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. See ya.